Good morning. I'm Bob Nuccia. I'm the author of this book called Three Wheels, One Aptera. This is one of four children's books. That's a prequel to my first novel, CALINE. And on the cover you see the Aptera, you see CALINE, and her two adopted sisters, Ginger and Gray, a cougar, and a coyote. And I'm going to read this to you. Nice Sunday morning to read this. And hopefully you'll like it. And so this is the cover. And let's go ahead. And this is the cover for CALINE. Okay, let me just get my computer so I can read this easier. Here we go. All right, Three Wheels, One Aptera. Welcome to New Mexico, land of enchantment. CALINE's family lived in a land of enchantment where they can ride each year and 310 days of sunshine. Her father drove his U.S. Forest Company truck to work. CALINE's mother took care of people's pets as a veterinarian. The clinic was next to the family's house. Her mom walked to work and back home from the clinic when she was done. The family car was an old SUV that CALINE's mother used going to soccer games and into town. She took CALINE, a little girl, a cougar, and a coyote in it. And there's CALINE. The little girl, cub, and pup were inseparable as three sisters, 2 feet, 8 paws. CALINE loved her two adopted sisters, Ginger and Gray, and they loved riding with CALINE to watch her play soccer. CALINE's house had solar panels on its roof. They were charged up with the sun's energy to power CALINE's house with electricity. The sun helped to keep the lights on in CALINE's house. Other houses lost electricity as days got hotter and hotter, crashing and shutting down the power grid. CALINE's mother and father had to replace the family's old gas-guzzling, smoking SUV. Gas was getting expensive. CALINE's family lived in the wide open country hills, meeting the beautiful SANDIA mountains. CALINE's father worked there looking after the wildlife and people on the trails. Gas made the old SUV exhaust dirty and stinky. CALINE's mom and dad loved the fresh, clean air. They wanted to get something better than the old SUV to keep it that way. What vehicle would be better for the air? What vehicle could be less expensive to fuel up with gas prices increasing? CALINE's folks wanted a vehicle easy and safe to drive on the country roads where they lived. They found a vehicle that could make its own fuel from the sun just by being outside during the day. The vehicle was efficiently designed with the newest innovations to never need repairs. And the owner had the right to easily self-repair their own vehicles if needed, without having to spend lots of money and time at a dealership. Your dad and I are going to replace our old SUV with Aptera. Would you like to watch videos with us on what an Aptera is? CALINE's mom asked. All right, CALINE felt like a grown-up, excited and eager to watch videos on YouTube with her parents. She learned so much about their future three-wheel, one Aptera vehicle. CALINE's favorite YouTube channel was the positively charged EV tech channel Drive the Lightning. She and her parents enjoyed laughing, listening to the channel's always fun and joyful hosts, Chad and Sarah. Sometimes even their cat Rugen joined them. Look! Chad and Sarah have the latest news in Aptera. It's almost ready for us to pick up in California. Caline's dad patted her shoulder as they watched the latest video. Dad, can I go with you when our Aptera is ready? Caline's father looked at Caline's mom. She smiled, nodding a yes. Caline pumped her fists in the air, shouting, "Yes!" Caline was happy her mom and dad had decided to get an Aptera. She couldn't wait to see Aptera solar panels on his hood, roof, rear hatch, and dashboard making fuel from the sun. Three wheels, one Aptera was powered by the sun just like their house. Caline thought it was so cool she'd be riding in her new family Aptera that her mom could drive up to 40 miles a day free using sunshine for fuel. Aptera was ready. Caline's mom drove the family's old SUV to catch a plane at the sunport. Caline and her dad had their boarding passes ready to say goodbye. "You listen to your dad." Mom hugged Caline. She waved goodbye as Caline and her dad left for their plane. Caline was buckled in, flying to California with her father on her first plane ride. Her father smiled at Caline, looking out the window as the plane sped down the runway to take off. Caline's dad got an Uber to take them to the Aptera factory. A crowd of people were outside there to get their new Aptera, just like Caline and her dad. Someone called the name of Caline's dad. "Brandon, your Aptera is ready." The Aptera person waved at us. "Come with me." My dad took my hand with his free hand. He carried our overnight bag with his other hand as we followed to get our Aptera. "Wow, Dad, can I drive?" Caline's dad laughed. "We have a long trip back to New Mexico. Your mom, Ginger, and Gray are waiting for us to get home quickly, maybe after we were back." Caline watched her dad knock on the Aptera rear hatch with his knuckles for it to open. It opened, rising slowly for Caline's dad to toss the overnight bag inside. Caline walked around, knocked the passenger side, and got in. Her father did the same on the driver's side, got in behind the steering yoke. Caline drove them off the California Aptera lot back to New Mexico. Caline smiled. She was riding in her family's new Aptera until later that evening. Her father pulled off the road and stopped to check both him and Caline into a motel to rest before finishing their trip home the next day. "We'll be home tomorrow after a long trip. I need a rest to be back on the road early in the morning." Caline's mom, Ginger, and Gray watched as Caline's dad drove up and parked their new Aptera on the driveway. Caline and her dad eased themselves out from the Aptera after the doors swung up. Oop. Sorry, folks. All right. Ginger and Gray followed Caline's mom walk into the Aptera to welcome back both Caline and Caline's dad with hugs. Ginger and Gray pressed against Caline, also giving welcome back hugs of love for their sister. The next day, a mom waited by three wheels, one Aptera for a young girl, a cougar, and coyote. Kayla's mom was taking Kaline to soccer practice. Ginger and Gray leaped into their Aptera back. All right, we're almost done here. Oh, God. I wish I had the tech to do all this right. There we go. This is the last page. Ginger and Gray loved the first of many more rides inside their new Aptera with Kaline to watch her play soccer. 3 sisters, 2 feet, 8 paws, were always happy riding in their solar power 3-wheel 1 Aptera vehicle. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. And sorry for all the little delays there in between each page. Alright, so this is the first copy. It's called 3 Sisters, 2 Feet, 8 Paws. This is the third book, Tres Hermanas Unidas. And this is the new United Soccer Stadium at our Balloon Fiesta Park with Kaline and Ginger and Gray sitting out in front. They went there on pets on the park night. And this is a sequel to Kaline, which I'm writing right now, called Kaline's Courage. And there'll be a third book after this called Kaline's Challenge. And you can go on Amazon and get 3 Wheels, 1 Aptera. I hope you do and enjoy it. Hope you get Kaline also, the novel. And keep on watching Drive the Lightning. Aptera started hiring people. I think they're going to be producing some Aptera soon. So by the end of this year, hopefully we'll see some on the road. You have a great Sunday, and of course I'll probably put some more stuff on Drive the Lightning's post page. All right, take care, and thanks for listening.